Hi everyone, it's Manila Loopsy 5321, and I'm going to be beginning a new series with my Sylvanian family dolls. So, you're watching the video, but I'm just telling you a little bit about the story first. So there's a girl named Alyssa. Alyssa is actually Rosemary, and, and that's just what I'm going to tell you. And, Alyssa's family is, and then, yeah. And please remember that this is just a movie. It's not real life for my dolls. They don't live in this particular house. They live in the other house over there. They three are just acting. So, yeah, let's get started. Hi, I'm Alyssa, and I can't really tell you my age. Well, I'm about 10 years old, and I live with my mom, my little sister, and of course myself. We don't have a father because my mom doesn't really want to get married with anyone, and our house is pretty small, as you can see. And I want my family to be happy. My family, is actually happy, but I want them to be happier. Buy a new house. And, be like everyone else. And also, guess what? Today's my birthday. And my mom is making us pizza. My best friend is my sister. Well, she's actually my little sister. Her name's Ruth. We talk to each other every day. We walk to school together every day. Of course, we don't really go to the same school, but, we're best friends. Or sisters. I'm glad we're sisters. But I just wish I had a friend that was, my age and not smaller than me. For today, we have pizza for dinner. And magically, a chair came to us. How magical! Well, I'm guessing someone pushed it here. Well, whatever. I'm really hungry. Thanks, Mom, for making us delicious pizza on my birthday. No, honey, it's your favorite dinner. You have to have, at least twice a year. Your birthday and Ruth's birthday. Alicia, do we get cake? Ruth, I don't think we have cake. We can't really afford one. But my friend have cake. No, we can't have cake, so we have pizza. But my friend have cake and pizza. Well, this pizza is delicious, more delicious than the pizza that you buy out at the store, and it also kind of covers up the cake. But I want cake too. Girls, let's eat pizza now. Okay. The pizza was gone very fast. It was so good. It was time for Ruth to go to bed. So I have to do it because my mom's kind of busy cooking. Well, I pulled out my bed, and then Ruth would sleep on the top bed. Since she's smaller, she can fit on it because I'm pretty big for the top bunk. So Ruth is gonna sleep on it. But my mom said to come to her when I put Ruth in bed and when she's asleep. Good night, Alyssa. Good night, Ruth. And I was pretty sure Ruth was asleep, but I stayed a few minutes longer to make sure. When I got to where my mom was, there was a small box. And my mom said it was for me. Mom, can I open it? Sure. Go ahead, Alyssa. When I finished opening the box, There was, well, pretty surprising things in it. There was a red earring that looked like it was made out of ruby, and a heart-shaped pearl thing, and it actually really looked like real pearl. I just guessed since I didn't really know what a real pearl looked like. And also, there was a giant earring-shaped thing which was very shiny and looked like real gold. And I asked my mom if these were real. Mom, are these real? Well, they're said to be real. Well, it came from long ago. Can you tell me the story about them if there is one? Sure, I'll tell you the story. Well, when I was a child, I had these things. My grandmother, not exactly my grandmother, but my older sister gave it to me. Or should I say stepsister? Well, long ago when I was a child, when I was about 16 years old, or 15 or 14, I don't really remember. Another sister was adopted to my family. That time, well, our family wasn't this poor. We were normal people. Well, we are normal, but we had just a tiny bit more money because we had a father. And when the sister was adopted, she turned out that she was 1 year older than me. And I turned out that I was the youngest sister. I'm young in everything, but I'm glad. Well, that sister, which was adopted, the mother really liked her. She did everything she wanted my mother to do. The adopted sister was very spoiled. Well, and she took over all of my things, and my mother just said that you need to share. Just give everything to your sister. I was very sad because, well, I had some very important things that, well, I had, and my sister took them all away. But and then my mom said to me that I had to give my sister a room. I had to move out, and I took all my clothes with me, and I moved out of my room, which became my stepsister's room. And I put all of my clothes in the basement where there was storage area, and my mom bought me a bed so that I could sleep there. And that was pretty much my room. Of course, it was smaller than my older room. It seems like all of my older sisters were treated better than me. But when I was about 17, your grandmother gave these to my adopted sister. And, well, because the oldest sister in my family, my mother forgot to give, or your grandmother, and then she passed it on to my adopted sister. The mother didn't really care if she was adopted or not, but the real thing was you're not supposed to give this or pass it on to an adopted child. These things has been around for over, 300 years. And from the start, there never has been an adopted child who got these things. But there were several adopted child in our family. And then my adopted child just went and left the house to go to university. And I was very happy. I felt like I was treated well. I got my room back. I got most of my things back. And then, well, when my sister was about to leave, she forgot these things, these little gemstones. And on the note, well, she forgot them for real, and so my mother gave it to me. And she said to pass it on when your daughter becomes about 10 years old. And now you're 10 years old, so I decided that I'll give these things to you. My mother said that the red rocks were real, the pearls were real, and the gold was real. They give any girl who wore it good luck. But the only one you can wear is the ruby one. I don't know how the heart could fit in anybody's ear. Can I wear it tomorrow to school? Be careful, you don't want to lose it. I'll be sure I won't lose it. Okay? You can bring it to school. It was the next day, and, well, I think I should turn on the lights first. Better. The next day, I put on my, well, only dress. And I put on the little ruby earring thing that my mom gave me for my birthday. When I put it on, I felt really happy. I felt like I was kind of rich because, you know, rubies were one of the most rarest stones in the world. And I grabbed my bag and I went to school very, very happily. Oh, I forgot to take my sister to school. I should better do that first. My sister eats breakfast at her school. Wait up, Alicia. So I just take her to school without her having breakfast. And of course she noticed the gems. She thought that it was worthless things because, you know. And then we just skipped to school. And I walked into school when I got to school. And guess what? I saw the bullies of the school, or I'm guessing the, well, exclusive clique popular girls. They annoy me sometimes, but I usually ignore it because, well, who even cares about popularity? Well, usually people just care about peace and friends and family and good things, but not bad things. And they did annoy me. Yeah. I know, right? It's so funny that she's like Little Miss Perfect. Who cares? I better go to my lessons. Ow. And the fall didn't hurt at all. And I didn't get really annoyed by them. I guess this Ruby is actually perfect. Rosemary as Alyssa, Sarah as Ruth, Rachel as Clara, or Alyssa's mom, Isabel as popular exclusive clique leader, or royal, Elena as friend of the popular girl, or her name is Princess.